Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Today in History by John T. Waibel. Sorry if my clothes are a little bit dirty. I just got back from working at CTR. Some of you may have heard of it. CTR, here in Maryland, we have a community known as Chesapeake Therapeutic Riding, or CTR for short. And right now, I am working there. I have an internship there, which will help me into getting a full-time job in the future. It's a lot of fun, and we work with horses. And working at CTR is one of the greatest jobs that I've ever done. I'll explain more about CTR and more about the horses on Thursday when I do my first random video. But now we have Today in History. I hope everybody is doing very well. Today is Monday. Today's June 28th, 2021. And I hope you're all staying cool. If you have a pool, please go swimming and drink lots of water. Stay hydrated because it is very hot today down here in Maryland, and it's like 90 degrees, but it feels like it's 100 degrees. And when I was at CTR today, I was literally covered in sweat. It was so hot outside. But I hope everybody's enjoying their summer. I'm having a lot of fun with this YouTube channel. This is only my second week on YouTube, and right now I've gotten 15 subscribers. Let's see how many more I can get. Anyway, now that that introduction is out of the way, let's begin. Let's read Today in History. And we're going to start things off with a quote in 1886. All the world over, I will be back, the masses against classes. That's William Ewart Gladstone, a British statesman who said that in a speech in Liverpool in 1886. Also, today in 1919, peace treaty signed at Versailles. The peace treaty officially ending 4 years of devastating war, that's World War I, was finally signed by the Germans on June 28, 1919. The treaty was first presented to the 6 chief German delegates at the historic conference in the Trianon Palace Hotel in Versailles on May 7th, 1919, a month earlier. The Germans considered the terms excessively harsh. They include demands for massive reparations and refused to sign. They quickly changed their minds, however, when threatened with the occupation by Allied troops. Also today in 1836 was the death of James Madison. James Madison was the 4th President of the United States, serving from 1809 until 1817. And he was also nicknamed Little Jimmy because of his short stature. James Madison was a small man. He was the smallest and the shortest president. Believe it or not, James Madison was only 100 pounds. 100 pounds. And he was 5'4". James Madison, I know every president of the United States. I could basically name a fact about every president, but that'll be for one of my Thursday videos. At the time, James Madison was 85 when he died. The cause of death was, I believe, congestive heart failure. and he actually outlived the other founding fathers, which were the first. And a lot of the founding fathers were the first 5 presidents: George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, of course, and James Monroe. And James Madison was the last surviving founding father. He outlived all of the others. And I also know every president's favorite food, and which states entered the Union, and when during every presidency. So, for instance, James Madison's favorite food was French food, which I find kind of funny because he was only 100 pounds. And 2 states entered the Union during Madison's presidency: Louisiana and Indiana. And also the War of 1812 also occurred during his presidency. Also, today in 1902, the United States authorizes the construction of the Panama Canal. 1937, in the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin has 36 German spies shot. Also today in 1914, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand tongue twister there, was assassinated, and that was 1914, and that is actually what led to the start of World War II, which ran from 1914 until 1918. Now for some birthdays. The first birthday is Mel Brooks. Who is a producer, a Hollywood producer, director, and a writer. And believe it or not, he's actually still alive. He's 95 today. Other birthdays today include Kathy Bates, who is 73. You might recognize her from James Cameron's Titanic, and she had also starred in the animated movie B-Movie, which also stars the star of Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld. Another birthday today is John Elway, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL, in my opinion. John Elway was a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he who played 16 seasons for the Denver Broncos. And in his final 2 seasons with the Broncos, 1997 and 1998, he won back-to-back Super Bowls, 32 and 33, in which he was the MVP, and it was also his last game. The 2 Super Bowls were also a huge success for Mike Shanahan, the head coach of the Broncos at the time. And John Elway is 61 today. Okay. And not only is he the Broncos' former quarterback, but I believe he is also the team president. And finally, the last birthday today is Mark Krause, Mr. Mark Krause, my wonderful guitar teacher. He is 69 today, 69 years old. Mr. Mark, if you're watching this, I wish you a happy birthday, and I'll see you on Thursday. Happy birthday, Mr. Mark. And let's see, anything else that I want to share? Let's see. That's about it. Oh, actually, one thing. And one of my first YouTube video was that Marvin the Martian painting, and I've actually have been requested to do more to show off more paintings or drawings, and I can definitely do that. They're on their way. But that's about it. That's all for today in history, and that's all for this video today. I hope you all have a great day. Okay. Stay hydrated, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.